So, here to give us some spiritual nourishment today, and I'm just so excited. And he will be here again this Wednesday night, where the service will be all his. So, please welcome our practitioner minister of the day, Reverend Patrick Feren.
It's all folded up like a teenager in his pocket. You know? Oh, no offense to teenagers. Wow. I just want to land for a minute. We don't do that enough. Just be for a moment. Because I want to remember this, and I want to take it with me. And this is a lesson for all of us. It's interesting, Reverend James was saying that Rita is on her own now, and I was telling her that she's probably going to get up there and say, whew, now that that dead weight's out here, let's do some... Just kidding. But my congregation, our congregation, will be watching this too after that. This was a lot of separation anxiety for me because we have put so much of our heart and our spirit and everything that we took from here, and we started our center. And I've really come here to let you know I'm coming from the island to tell you the secret now of life. And Reverend James thought he knew it, but what's happening is I was going to tell you, but then you wouldn't come back Wednesday at 6:30. So I'm going to hold off on that particular one. So you can tell I can market a center now, right? So it has been quite a journey, and I really celebrate the community that's holding up Rita right now as well. Not that she needs it, but that's what community does. How many members? 55. But I wanted to share with you a quote from Nelson Mandela, because a light just got brighter the last couple weeks when he transitioned. And I say that he got brighter because now he's not gone from us, he's a part of us. And that power is fantastic. And so I want to read this, and I just love this. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind me, I'd still be in prison. I'd still be in prison. And I almost didn't choose this today because I said, you know, it's the holidays. Let's not do the old downer thing about forgiveness and all that stuff. And I did all that second thing, and I said, they want some enjoyment. Don't get all heavy with them. And I decided, guess what? I said, because I don't want to bring you down, right? Like, that's possible. But what I learned was that I can't bring you down. I can't depress you. I can't do any of that unless you let me. Unless you let me. And here's the other news I bring here. And it's going to disappoint a lot of ministers, but I can't inspire you either. I cannot inspire you unless you let me. I can be filled with the light. I can tell you you're God till we're God in the face. And unless you let yourself be God, then it's just fun words. And they're cute, and they make us smile. I am God, I am God. You can imagine the reaction we're getting over there with that particular statement. Yeah, there's a few names, cult, devil, incarnate, all that kind of stuff. But But the people that are really coming and that are in our center know the truth and that there is something that needs to be known. And I liken it to when we go on a trip and we take our luggage with us. And now we're charged for it. And you know what I say? Good. Because we need to make decisions about what we're bringing with us. We need to make decisions, not just throw it all in there, maybe I'll need it and maybe I won't. And that goes with our bitterness or our negativity, nobody in this room, of course, or any of the resentments that we're holding on to so dearly as an identity. This man walked out of a prison of 27 years and had the audacity to smile. Why? Because he was leaving the experience of the prison cell just that, an experience. An experience, that's where he used to live. But I don't know about you, but there's a few things running in my life that I carry with me. And it costs me a lot more than $25 a bag. It costs me my health. It costs us our wealth. It costs us our creativity. And it costs us our God self because we disconnect. We can never be disconnected, but we disconnect because we're still living an experience that no longer exists except when I allow it to live. When I allow it. That's how powerful each and every one of us are. We let it. Nobody did anything to you. I know it's hard to grasp that, to hold on to that. We have to forgive. If a man can sit in prison for 27 years with God does know what was happening, and walk out and say, I love you, I forgive you, that doesn't matter anymore. So, this is really a power talk, not a full talk. So what I'd like but then again, I'm leaving soon, so what's going to happen to me? I don't know, there's something about becoming a pastor, it just really does this. So, let me just explain that now, just remember, did I inspire you? Why did I inspire you? That's right. I know I couldn't have depressed you, so I won't even ask that question. But I wanted to do a little something for our affirmation. In our center, you bet. In our center, we only really have one mission, and that is to wake up everyone to their magnificence. Once that happens, we get to move to Palm Springs, Reverend James, Doug, we are. Because, I'm not kidding with that, because the more you know your magnificence, the more you treat everybody else with magnificence. And you let go of the prison cell, and you let go and you walk into this magnificence. So what we do is every week, when we get together, if somebody's new, we let them know because they might have forgotten that they're magnificent. So I just want you to, we don't have to make a big, hoopla over it, but I want you to kind of look around, take in the room, and just take in this magnificence and say, you are magnificent. You are magnificent. Absolutely. Now, wow, it's like a love fest. I didn't say like hug and kiss and do all that. I just said, you are magnificent. And you cannot know another's magnificence unless you know your own. So that's when we say, I am magnificent. Say that with me softly. I am magnificent. Once again, I am magnificent. Now let the world know. I am magnificent. So bathing in that, let's start telling some truth. There's no hurry. There's no time in the mind of God. This is your time to get comfortable, to be present. Oh, and bathe in your magnificence. I am so filled with gratitude in this moment for the honor, for the privilege to share with you my God self, which is your God self. I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating God. I'm celebrating each and every one of us who are individualized. Oh, thank God for our individualized selves, but yet our lineage always is God together as one. We're talking consciousness now. And this is what I know. And I speak my word from a place of authority. That means that my word cannot come back void, because the word is God and I am that word. So knowing that, what I know for each and every one of you beautiful, magnificent, wonderful spiritual beings is that this moment is the moment, the great awakening, the time that we have come together to wake up and say, yes, God had an idea, and that idea is me. So I know prosperity, wealth, creativity, perfect relationships, all four corners, except the good news is it's all one thing. God, good. It's on purpose, my friends. This is not an accident. This is on purpose, and I know that we go through our lives remembering moment to moment to moment that I am God, that you are God. We are all God. We are safe, we are sound, and we are ready. I am here. With a grateful heart, filled to overflowing, endlessly flowing, I just know that it's true, because there's a law on our road to discovering ourselves that is placed right here, and it says yes, yes, yes. And with that gentle music behind us, I just release, let go, as together as one in consciousness we say, and so it is. Thank you.